And we'll just see what we get. Although I don't know if you can use those to find void eggs. I don't know if that's how that works. Hello everyone, The Ranks is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, where we're on for another discovery today, leaving behind the planet now known as Solitude, in search for another undiscovered planet in this system, worthy of our planetary analysis. Judging by the map, yep, we have 2 left to go. And I think we'll save the Paradise Planet for last. And instead... Nope. Head for the ossified planet with extensive ring structure. This giving us a good bit of time to pulse jump over there in hopes that maybe we'll be lucky enough to secure another void egg, honing in on an alien melody. Would be very cool. I think we could force it if we were so inclined. And we'll just see what we get. Although I don't know if you can use those to find void eggs. I don't know if that's how that works. What? Grave of the Ocean King. Are you serious? I've got to fly into this thing? Oh my gosh. See, this is... a gift has been bestowed. This thing is massive. Unusual ceratops tissue. Nope, we can't damage that, and we shouldn't even try. Hostile scan detected. Are you gonna fight me near the grave of the Ocean King? Is that seriously a thing? Oh, let's do this. Let's go. Yeah. I accept these terms. Oh, look out. That's my combat frigate. Goodbye. This, though, is quite astounding. That's the sort of megafauna I would love to see in the oceans. And it gave us a fossil, 2,947 years old. Apparently the remains of some wild creature. There are indications that the animal had several close interactions with an agricultural society, potentially to sample as early evidence of domestication. But surely this wasn't domesticated, right? Can you imagine creatures like that in space? I don't know. It was a little intimidating to see, for sure. But I guess the good news is it was already past its prime, as it were. Let's go ahead and make atmospheric entry and prep for planetary analysis. Nice blue sky. Intermittent cloud structure. Let's level out a little bit. Floating rocks, but the terrain is a little rocky, actually. A little rocky, and yeah, it's a little bit like you would expect, sure. Let's go ahead and settle it down. So, I'm going to go ahead and say it, because I think we're all thinking it. This planet doesn't feel very different from some of its other planets. I think we can check out these life forms. Oh, they look just like everything else, blended in even. But I think it's very safe to say that this looks like an ossified planet. With a blue sky and... Okay, the reality glitches really stand out. Let's go gather some up. Blue sky, rolling hills, brown dirt. It feels a little... I don't want to say plain, because, let's face it, these planets are weird. There's really nothing plain about them. They're quite bizarre. But we've seen this sort of planet before. I like these structures here. I don't know what you could do to add more variety to these planets. But the truth is, I feel that they need it. But then I think everybody sort of has that one anomalous planet that they are fond of. That one that they go, I just love this type of anomalous planet. Maybe it's the Pillars of Light. Maybe like me, it's the Bubble Planet, the Frothing Planets. But I'm sure to somebody, this is their jam right here. But I'll say it's not mine. Let's go ahead and upload Singular Creature for Nanites, and let's be on our way. I think we might stop and see if there's potentially a boundary failure somewhere we can interface with. That would be relatively nice if we could learn a little bit more about Telemon. But look at these tall structures, almost like forests. Forests of bones and fossils. Alright, it doesn't look like we're going to find a boundary failure terminal. So we'll just call this Call this... Fossilin. Fossilin? Sure. Nothing super descriptive because, well, there's not a whole lot going on there. Let's be clear, I'm not going to try and jazz it up, you know? If there's just not a lot happening, then there's just not a lot happening. Let's set course for the final planet of this system. Paradise planet with salvageable scrap. A little bit on the far side of the system. I think we can afford to put some of these things... do we have gold piled up? And we do. Okay. Good. Still nothing to see yet. I'm inclined to just let it run its course. We've already discovered an anomaly using an anomaly scanner, so it's possible maybe we'll get a void egg this time if we just let it run. As much as I love the Nightmare in Space, I have a feeling once we get to 50,000 nanites, we're going to be way more interested in our exploration craft. Alright, what do you have there, Merchant Olay? A Gek and my ship is blank. The communicator image sputters, the signal weakening rapidly. Merchant Olay's ship appears to be in urgent need of repair. It may not last another warp. Sure. Their eyes widen with gratitude. They give me what they can spare. "97 nanites. Sure. So we did name this system Water Wonders, but only 2 of the planets had water. For some reason I thought 4 of them did. I couldn't even explain why I thought that. Trying to get that good planet silhouette. It's like half shadowed, half illuminated. Alright, good bit of cloud cover. Let's punch through the moisture here and see what's actually going on. Ooh. Oh, a very, very yellow atmosphere. Something is producing a lot of yellow in the atmosphere. The terrain is varied and green with, okay, significant mushroom coverage. Oh, we've seen one like this recently. Temperate weather. Interesting. The green grass and... oh, green grass inside the caves. That's beyond fun. Oof. Toxic plants, toxic plants. Let's just get away from those, please. Thank you. What are we looking at here? Let's keep our exploration guide up. 6 creatures to discover. First ones are now visible. Meets petals. Salvage container over there. We'll hook that. We'll work our way over there. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at those horns. Okay, alright. I'm guessing we have underground. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, that's not the underground creature, I don't think. Nope, it is not. Because this is like not really underground. With these mushrooms and grass, it's not like being in a cave. It's just like being on the surface, but with a canopy, with a rock canopy overhead. Massive salt deposits on the surface. I think we'll go ahead and we'll gather this up since it's just floating on the surface like that. The Gek word for nanites seems like a pretty important one. Oh, look at that! Oh! Oh man, a creature blended right in. Respires inorganically. Look at this thing. Obviously evolved to blend in with the grass as a form of camouflage protection against predators. Oh yeah! Oh wow, that's really cool. Friendly and curious by nature, they'll take a keen interest in any new life forms they encounter. Their finely tuned sense of smell draws them to the most beautiful, richly scented flowers, which they then consume whole. Huh. Pretty special, pretty special. And we've got some more of these. Highly colorful mushrooms. And then we've got these. We know what these look like here. Two different species, by the way. Interesting, interesting. So these mushrooms can occur on paradise planets or swamp planets. But look at the frequency of these red-like mushrooms. Oh, look at the little critters running through the grass. Sure, we'll give a before and after. We'll do sort of a, hey, this is what it looks like in the day. Oh, yo, look, different species, but evolved along similar paths. This one's much bigger with long-distance migration. So there are giant, like, herd creatures that migrate across the surface. The terrain seems very manageable and, like, accommodating to that sort of behavior. What? Look, it's just me having a conversation with 3 of my friends, right? It's like, is this really how you want to play this? Let's let the laser do its thing so it's not... Yeah, there we go. Hold on, there's a shot here. We're getting it. These sentinels just look so amazing. We're just kind of standing there like, hello. There we go. Now at least we look like we're trying to fight them. I like the other one better when we were just standing there. We do need the Pugnium, actually. Do we get anything good? Blackened cylinders. Not really, huh? We don't need any more of the starship fuel. I think we'll just start sending everything that's not going to be sold to the freighter. The wind over the grass is really neat. What a peaceful planet. Let's look for some underground curiosities, maybe? For some more caves. These creatures are pretty interesting. I think they're worth a gander. Found wandering the temperate grasslands of this planet, their natural high stamina serves them well as they wander, walking countless miles in their search for food and shelter. Their diet is varied, but they will gorge upon star bramble at any opportunity, and they have blue blood. Oh, there you go, shaking your head around. What are these things that seem to glow green at a distance? But then they don't once I get up to them. What are those? That's these flowers. They do, look at them. They're lit up green at a distance. I wonder if that's reflection? Or just a subtle bioluminescence we're not picking up close because of the sunlight. Sentient plants. Okay, so the animals don't have sentience on this planet, but the plants do. Somewhat to be expected. Oh, look at that cute little creature. I'm sorry I don't have any pellets for you. We need to find a cave. Found one a while back, but the caves don't seem to be as common here as you would think. But look at all the fungus and mushrooms. But once this stuff starts lighting up, the surface is just going to glow everywhere. But the distinct lack of caves. Very noticeable. Very troubling. Ah, he said as he drove past the cave. But again, these caves showcase a mirrored surface biome, almost like a second underground world. No, the yellow light from the atmosphere is mimicked down below. That's an interesting rock. But alas, the cave structure is not that large. Not this one anyways. Not enough to maybe produce a life form that we're looking for. Okay, so sunset does deliver us a blue sky. Sort of the opposite of what you would expect. And now this is when I believe the true beauty of this planet is going to be revealed to us. Look, more sentient plants. Quite a few of those here. Subterranean relics up ahead. So we have a cave here. But look at that. That's just... Vapor, maybe once, right? But honestly, you've got to give something like this maybe a default filter. So I'm a little intrigued that these... Oh, they do glow. Wow. So unlike planets in the past we've seen, this one has quite a large assortment of the smaller mushrooms all over the surface. Yeah. I like this. I like all of this. What I would really like, though, is to find the final life form. So let's lock in on this subterranean relic. And let's spend a little bit of time underground. Because the truth is, if the underground biome, yes, mimics the surface, then we should expect to see this. Is ridiculous for a cave. This system should have been called Caves of Wonder. Yeah, some really awesome caves in this system. The whole system, just really amazing caves. And look how this ledge, like, has the grass, but... Look at this mineral. Ancient. Looks like it's almost got a sheen on it. Alright, we're just gonna blast the cave apart if we have to be able to travel through. Look how slow the grass cycles through glowing down in this section. It's like an underground world. It really is. Okay, now we hit a bit of the actual cave system. But again, I see no life forms. None that are undiscovered anyways. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at these like teal mushrooms and... Man. I think I've had more fun in the caves of planets in this system than I have in most other caves for a while. The only downside with hunting in the caves for this creature is that we didn't find the caves during the day, although we did want to see some of the caves at night, because look at what's on the surface. A different feel than the last mushroom planet for sure, because the grass is very green and there's a lot more of the little pink and blue mushrooms. But of course, temperate weather is also always a plus, and this planet comes with salvageable scrap. Let's see if we can maybe get lucky and get an archive. Nope, minor settlement. That's okay. Sometimes those are co-located with archives. So let's go ahead and land Nightmare in space and head on over to this minor settlement. So not much of the grass is visible from your craft, but the orange mushrooms are. This is going to require a pulse jump. You know what I didn't think to check for this final creature? No. This is rare underground, always active. I think there have been a time or two where we've pushed it just to try to get the check in every box, but we're not going to do that anymore. There's just too much to see to spend more time than is necessary on a given planet. There are very much other planets to find and bring our analysis to. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Until next time, take care.